Hi everyone, my name is Vidad and the first reporter of Group 5. In this video, I will talk about responsible leadership and the building blocks of individual, organizational, and societal behavior. So first, what is responsible leadership? So this is a concept that encompasses the idea of leading with accountability, ethics, and integrity while considering the long-term impact of their actions and decisions on the environment, the society, and stakeholders. Now, when leaders display accountability, meaning they hold themselves responsible to their actions and decisions. So, if problem arises out of their actions, people can question them about why things went that way, and in turn, they allow themselves to face the consequences of their actions. Also, when they are being ethical, so they are more likely to do the right thing and to fight for the right cause. Lastly, when they have integrity, people can put their trust on them that they can offer them the best they can to help their people. Also, on the side note, we can recognize someone as being a responsible leader when they display ambition, determination, and when they lead by example. Leadership identity pertains to how we view ourselves as leader. So we have this leader self, and it says here that it is not one thing but a complex collection of multiple parts that we all have to cultivate. What does this mean? So this means that the leader self consists of many parts. Because most of the time, we may think that we possess a particular characteristic, like being an effective problem solver or being competitive, and that alone would qualify us to be a leader. However, that is not the case, because in order to grow as a leader, we need to tap into the various parts of ourselves, like our communication skills, our personality, our ability to influence other people, and to solve problems better, so that we may cultivate our leadership identity. So we have here the 6 building blocks of responsible leadership. These are the value basis, self-image versus external image, time perspective, role experimentation, anticipation of achievement, and leader-follower relation. So out of all these 6, I will only discuss 2 of them. And before that, I will give a quick background of the building blocks of responsible leadership. The 6 building blocks of responsible leadership are based on Erik Erikson's model of solving identity crisis. So his model highlights the complex nature of identity formation during adolescence. So this is where the researcher Tarja Katola based her idea about the 6 building blocks of responsible leadership identity. Now, let's proceed with the first, the value basis. So we will talk about the values in the individual, the organizational, and societal level. So at the individual level, this is referred to as the personal values of a person. So values are the fundamental beliefs or principles that guide behavior and decision making. So this represents what is important to an individual or a group, thus shaping attitudes, actions, and priorities. So examples of values are honesty, integrity, compassion, loyalty, and so on. So having these values helps us determine right from wrong and provide a sense of purpose and direction in life. So next, value basis at the organizational level pertains to an organization's core values. So these are a set of values or beliefs that define what an organization is and what they want to achieve. So core values help shape company culture, improve team's cohesion, and create a purpose. Lastly, at the societal level, we have the societal or social values. So these are the shared beliefs, norms, and principles that govern interactions and relationships within a society. So these values reflect what is desirable, acceptable, or important by the members of a society. These social values are deeply rooted in culture than the personal values or organizational culture, and their powerful leaders often set an example, maybe good or bad, for citizens to follow. So now, let's discuss the self-image versus external image. So to differentiate the two, the former refers to how a person perceives and sees themselves, including their thoughts, appearance, capabilities, or personalities. So while the latter is related to how one is perceived by the external world and is shaped by one's self-image. So these two must align, and the importance lies in leaders being able to demonstrate consistency, transparency, and sincerity in their actions and communications. Let's take, for example, the personality of Mahatma Gandhi. He lived as he preached. He followed the nonviolence principle even in the most critical situation. And because of that, he gained trust, respect, and influence from the people around him. So that helped him in his advocacy or in his cause to gain independence from the British colonial rule in India. Next, however, when a leader's self-image doesn't match with how others see them, it confuses people and makes it hard for them to trust the leader. So, for example, Hitler sees himself as a good savior, but his methods were not ethical, which results to people perceiving him as an evil oppressor. So that concludes my report. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that someone have learned from my discussion. So thank you so much.